So I recently did a video about the new WikiLeaks publication, the OPCW report that was leaked, showing that this gas attack that happened in Syria in 2018, they lied about it in their final report. And then, of course, on Twitter, I start getting swarmed by trolls who are saying that, oh, you're defending a fascist regime. Nah, not really. I mean, I don't give two shits about the Syrian government or Assad. It's quite fascinating how these trolls, they can only think in binary. You know, it's either 0 or 1. It's like it's either this or it's that. You can also criticize the West for making up lies about WMDs while also criticizing Assad, Saddam, etc., etc. It's not either or. People were telling me like, yeah, just because the OPCW lied about the chemical attack in 2018, that doesn't mean Assad has never done war crimes and he's never used chemical weapons. Yeah, I know. I never said anything to the contrary. I never talked about anything besides the OPCW and the alleged gas attack in 2018. That's the only thing I talked about. I never said anything else. I think I mentioned Assad's name once in the whole video. It's not about Assad. It's not about the Syrian government. It's about the OPCW lying. We know that Assad had a chemical weapons stockpile. I said it in my video. I said that he gave it up in 2014. Now, whether he used it or not before that, I don't know. I wouldn't put it past him, though. I wouldn't be surprised if there was proof that he actually used it. I would not be surprised. Saddam Hussein also used chemical weapons against the Kurds. We know this. This is a fact. Even though he didn't have weapons of mass destruction in 2003. Okay? So both are possible. Both are equally possible. No one was excluding that. You were. You know, these trolls, they love to put words in your mouth. They love to take your shit out of context and paint an entirely different picture. So, and no one is saying that Assad is clean. Okay? Far from it. If you actually know anything about Syria, you know about the repressive practices against journalists, against freedom of speech, the torture. You know about the Secret Service, the Mukhabarat, and this predates the war. So even before the war, even in the time of his father as well, you had this stuff going on. So no one is a stranger to that. No one is denying that. And again, you can criticize Western imperialism while also criticizing shitty governments in Arab countries. You don't have to like either one. Both of them are shit, okay? I don't give two shits about the Syrian government. I don't give two shits about any fucking government. The only politician that I've ever supported or even remotely liked is Bernie Sanders. And even then, I still have my doubts about his foreign policy because he repeats talking points sometimes that are really, not that good. So I can't speak or compare myself to other YouTubers, but even Jimmy Dore or anyone who goes against these pro-war narratives gets called like an Assad apologist and bullshit like that. I can't speak for his position, but as far as I know, he's not a supporter of anyone in that region. So he's only been calling out what we know. So when I report on something that's newsworthy that just came out of WikiLeaks, I'm reporting on it because it's newsworthy and it just came out from WikiLeaks. That's the significance of it. It's not to support any one government. That's not the point of it. And for those of you who can't see that there's new colonialism going on, who can't see that governments use these lies to practice a imperialist foreign policy, I mean, I can't help you because you're delusional. You need to wake up to this. This is a fact. They lie about this stuff to invade Arab countries. You don't have to like the governments in these Arab countries to know that. This is just a fact. An alien observer could see this.